In 1841, Joaquin Moraga, grandson of early Spanish explorer Jose Joaquin Moraga, built this adobe home overlooking what is now Orinda, California. The land was granted to him and his cousin during the Mexican Rancho period, and the adobe today remains one of the oldest surviving homes in the East Bay, offering important insight into California's early rancho history. Preserving an historic building is only part of telling its story. To help visitors imagine what life inside the adobe may have actually looked like, historically informed reproductions were created for the museum, including 2 traditional rawhide beds. These beds were built using many of the same materials, woodworking techniques, and construction methods Californios themselves would have used during the 19th century. The beds were constructed from redwood, because it's likely what the Californios would have used. It was a material that was readily available to them, and Californios often preferred woods that worked easily with hand tools. Redwood is also extremely durable and naturally resistant to decay. The shaping work seen here was done with a curved draw knife, a traditional woodworking tool designed to quickly remove wood shavings by hand. Curved draw knives have been used by woodworkers since at least 1000 AD, originating in medieval Europe, favored for shaping curved surfaces efficiently. The wood was also refined using a wood planer. Similar to the draw knife, the planer removes wood shavings, but in a more gradual and controlled manner due to its design, helping create smooth and even surfaces. Even though not used in this reconstruction, historically Californios would have used hide glue, an adhesive made by boiling scraps of rawhide in water. This created a durable natural glue that they could use in woodworking and furniture construction. The frame itself was assembled using mortise and tenon joinery, a woodworking method where one piece of wood locks into another. This type of joinery was commonly used by Californios in furniture, cabinetry, and other construction to create stable frames. To strengthen the points at which wood pieces came together, Californios would often use a technique called wedging, as seen here, where small wooden pieces would be hammered inside the joints. This tightened and stiffened the structure. Once the frame of the bed had been made, animal hide was dried and cut into strips. These strips were laid across in such a pattern so a mattress, likely filled with wool or straw, could be supported. From start to finish, constructing each bed took about 3 weeks, around 120 hours of labor. Throughout this process, the work remained historically accurate in its methods and materials whenever possible. Reproductions like these rawhide beds allow visitors to step more tangibly into the world of the Californios and imagine what everyday life inside this historic adobe home may have looked like in the 19th century.